Okay, next up we have All About Steve, the second romantic comedy this year to star Sandra Bullock. And I have to say, this is a dizzy-headed romance film that really lacks any big laughs, substance, and is full of overacting. Even in a comedy like this, over-the-top performances have to be done properly, and this is not one of those instances. Sandra Bullock plays Mary, a single 40-year-old woman who moves back home with her parents temporarily while her apartment is fumigated, and for a job she puts together crossword puzzles. Yeah. Her parents set her up on a blind date with Steve, a cameraman for a popular news network, and he's played by Bradley Cooper, who had great success earlier this year in The Hangover. He works with a newsman, played by Oscar nominee Thomas Hayden Church, who manages to score a few laughs in this effort. This is basically a comedic version of Fatal Attraction, it seems to me, without the affair. In one scene, she reminds me a lot of Molly Shannon's character in Night of the Roxbury when she chases down a truck. This film is just one chase after another. It's like an action film that was made into a romantic comedy. Sandra Bullock does have quite a bit of appeal and charm, as she did earlier this summer with the laugh out loud comedy The Proposal alongside Ryan Reynolds, but she fails horribly here. And as I think the idea was to have us feel sorry for her being that way and perceive Cooper as some sort of jerk who won't give this poor girl a chance. But reality check, folks, this is a poor guy who's being pursued by a mad woman. And this she really should be committed, in my opinion. Now, I'll admit the first half hour or so I was into this film, enjoying kind of what was going on, but afterwards the laughs were very few and far between. Now, it just doesn't seem to pick up any more steam from that point on, which is sad because this is a very talented cast, all of whom I've seen do fantastic movies. And they seem to know exactly what they are doing, and that makes it even all the more sadder. I could forgive them more if they were lost. Bullock almost comes off as shameless here, and while the run-of-the-mill romance films she usually does may be predictable, at least a lot of them are full of laughs, and some of them, like my personal favorite of hers, While You Were Sleeping, are very, very funny and smart at the same time. Now, I wish they would have been more subtle with her craziness, maybe build it up over time as the relationship gets longer, have her grow more possessive, insecure, but yet create a character that we like and sympathize with, not someone we'd run screaming into a fire from. Despite some laughs by some, and it just does not at all work. So All About Steve gets two stars out of five.